Hey guys, I'm here with an NBA lot that has been here for literally months. Just haven't gotten around to showing it. Actually, I think it was like two separate lots that I combined when they came in, and again, they've just been sitting here on the table ever since. And it's all from 93-94 Finest, the first ever NBA Finest set. Love these cards ever since they came out. I remember Top sent me like two sample cards from this set because I had filled out some kind of mail away redemption thing, and so they sent two cards out just to kind of like preview the set. And for a while, those were my only two Topps Finest cards. My area didn't really carry these anywhere, and I'm sure if they did, it probably would have been out of my price range at that time. But now I got these lots pretty cheap. I'm tempted to try to put the set together, but I'm already working on so many other sets. I really should focus on those. But even if I don't put this set together, it's still cool to get a bunch of them like this. And again, I always say that anytime I pick up any of these 90s lots, but these are just the type of products I liked back then, and these are the players I grew up watching, so it's cool to get all these in tonnage like this. Got one for the Knicks right there, Greg Anthony. So I'll just go through a few of these, not going to show every single one. Just pick out some of the more popular names. There you got Alonzo Mourning. These were like kind of a subset card with that brick wall in the back. There were also refractor versions in this set. The big name refractors still go for really good money, especially like Jordan and those type of guys. BJ Armstrong. Nice LJ right there. Here's another one of these brick wall cards here. So you see the difference. This is the base Derek Coleman, and that's the subset card. Here's a Sam Cassell rookie card. Really solid player for a long time. Robert Horry, I think that's like a second year card of him. Oliver Miller, I think that might have been one of the sample cards that Top sent me back then. I forget who the other guy was. Dominique Wilkins. Clyde the Glide. Getting into some better names now. GP, Gary Payton. So again, just love going through these types of lots and seeing all these names that I remember from that time. John Sally with the Heat was more known for being with the Pistons and the Lakers late in his career. Clarence Weatherspoon. You really have to be an old school NBA fan to remember Clarence Weatherspoon. Solid forward for a few years. Here's Sean Kemp with that brick wall variation. Kenny Anderson, solid point guard. This guy could have been a solid point guard. Bobby Hurley. I think he got in like a car accident or something and ended up getting injured and lost a lot of his mobility. Kind of ruined his career. Sean Bradley, that's a rookie card. Played for the 76ers, wore number 76, and he was 7'6". Was a decent shot blocker for a few teams, but didn't really live up to the hype. Nice David Robinson. Again, let me just filter through some of these. Otis Thorpe, he was a solid forward for a few teams. I think he was on both of the Rockets championship teams. Brad Daugherty. Another Kemp, that's the base Kemp. Another LJ, I think that's the same one I showed before. There you go, nice one there, Oakley for the Knicks. Calbert Chaney, I think that's a rookie. One of you guys was talking about Calbert Chaney recently, don't remember who it was. Here's a Tony Kukoc rookie. Really good player on the Bulls' second three-peat. This guy was on the Bulls' first three-peat. Horace Grant, really solid team player. Pretty much did everything the team needed him to do. Nick Anderson, he was a really good shooter, but he missed 2 big free throws in the finals one year. Walt Williams, I remember they called him the Wizard, but to this day I still don't know why they call him the Wizard. Never found that out. Derek Harper, I think that was the year he got traded to the Knicks, or maybe got traded away from the Knicks. Bill Cartwright, another good old school Bull right there. So again, I'll just show a few more here. Vin Baker, that's a rookie card. That was a good rookie card back then, but his career kind of fizzled out after a few years. Eldon Campbell, he was a pretty good power forward / center. Got a couple Isaiah Thomas ones here. So decent mix. Got some of these guys that didn't pan out, like Baby Jordan, Harold Miner. We got some stars in here too. Christian Laettner was mostly a bigger star in college, but had a solid NBA career. Put up some good numbers, played for like a decade. This looked like Kevin Garnett, but that's a few years before Kevin Garnett. Doug West. Nice Kevin Willis. Again, just another solid NBA player. The NBA was full of these types of guys back then. Guys that weren't really superstars, but they just knew their role. They knew how to do what they needed to do. He was a good rebounder, shot blocker. Could score around the 10-foot range. Another solid player here, Danny Manning. Played for a handful of teams. So let's see. Pick out a few more. Sam Perkins. He went to North Carolina. I think he was there when Jordan was there. Dino Raja, I think that's his rookie card. Didn't really do much in the NBA, but he was kind of full of himself. He thought he should get paid as much as Jordan. I remember that being a big news story. Rod Strickland, really good point guard. I think what always held him back, he had some attitude issues, but really knew how to play the point guard position. Great passer, great assist man. Avery Johnson played for a bunch of teams until he found a home in San Antonio. Really hard worker. He was a really small guy, but lasted in the NBA a long time, won a championship. Here, we'll end on this one right here. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, one of the most dominant centers of that era. So that is it. Thank you all for checking these out with me, and I'll talk to you guys next time.